Red is the spiritual representation of power, energy, and vitality. Red is the color that speaks of passion, creativity, and action. So when Jesus promised to send the Holy Spirit, the disciples saw it as red flames of fire, a fire which changed their lives forever. Just an aside, when my brother was a teenager, my father would always say that the only way he could get my brother off the couch and to do something around the house was to light a fire under his. But I digress. So this Sunday, our church celebrates the great feast of Pentecost, the feast of the Holy Spirit. And although we cannot see or hear or touch the Holy Spirit, we can definitely experience the Spirit in our hearts. Now, don't get confused the emotions of exuberance or jubilation with experiencing the Holy Spirit. Rather, we experience the Holy Spirit when we are living the gifts and the fruits of the Spirit. By clicking on this video, you just proved my point. Something in your conscience made you tune in. You know I'm a priest. You know this is a church website. You know that the purpose of this video is to help you on your spiritual journey. So by tuning in, you're making an act of faith to grow in the knowledge of God. And knowledge is one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. I'll give you two more examples. You know, when you're in the grocery store and you witness someone chewing out the cashier ahead of you. Now, if you feel anger and indignation, if you feel that a wrong is being committed, a wrong against human dignity, well, you are experiencing the Holy Spirit in that moment. One of the cardinal virtues of the Spirit is justice, and you are rightfully reacting by witnessing an injustice in progress. Also, whenever you go for a walk in the bush or climb a big hill and get to the top, or you're out in the middle of a lake and you get a sense of wonder and awe for God's creation, well, that is an experience of the Holy Spirit. Why? Because wonder and awe, or in the old days, holy fear of the Lord, that is a gift of the Holy Spirit. So on this feast of Pentecost, let us not just remember something that happened to the disciples 50 days after Jesus rose from the dead, but also let us appreciate the workings of the Holy Spirit in our lives today, in the year 2020, even in the midst of COVID-19. As I said, the color red is the color of the Holy Spirit, a color that symbolizes action and strength and love. Now, did you know that red is the longest wavelength of light? It is the second most popular favorite color among humans. And red is found on more than 75% of all the world's national flags. Red is also, by the way, the color found in the best hockey team logos. Oh yeah, what do you call a motorcycle that can laugh? A Yamaha, ha 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 ha.